Welcome to Tom Lin project. Today we're making paella. I'm here with my friends Emily and Frank, who are not cooking, so I guess I'm doing this on my own. We're making a mixed paella. I know usually when you think of paella, you think of the seafood paella instead of, you know, the mixed paella with the meat, but that's how it is. The original paella was made with actually chicken, and it was also made with also rabbits and stuff like that. So this is a little traditional, but also mixed in with the seafood, so it's gonna be a nice little mixture of it, and we're gonna try it out. So we got the pork here. So basically, like I said, I'm gonna make a paella that's sort of traditional and sort of like a seafood, because I'm gonna get some clam juices to get that seafood flavor. But I don't want to, you know, ignore the traditional paella where they have just meat in there. My trinity of spices is just salt, pepper, and sugar. I'm just gonna put in all these reusable freezer bags and set it kind of season for a while. I got some lemon in there. You want that lemon juice in there because, you know, it's the easiest thing to get anything on there. And once again, we're playing with the lime juice because it tastes very much like fresh lime. And seriously, for me, lime is not like a big part of any cooking. So as usual, I'm gonna put some vinegar. I'm gonna put some red wine because I put wine or alcohol in anything. So we're gonna marinate this. I'm gonna actually use the marinade to cook also, because it's gonna be cooking with the shrimp. It's gonna be cooking with the chicken. It's gonna be adding other flavors to it, so I'm not just gonna be using it for marinade. Run it around a little, and we're gonna just pop it in there for a while. Just let the juices get in there. Alright, so this has been marinating for what, 3 hours? God, we've been gone for a long time. So I got the cheapest chicken I could find, which surprisingly was split chicken. The chicken really has a fat in it, so I got the flavor on there. I don't have any chicken broth somehow, and I forgot the clam juice, so why not I'm just kind of making my own sort of chicken broth? We're putting just the leftover chicken bones into it. I'm going to be putting the pork bones in here too, just to make it flavorful. I'm going to add a little white wine to it. I'm going to just slow simmer this for a while. This I'm also just going to cut in chunks because we're going to fry it. So this is the thing I use a lot of, which is garlic oil. It's basically olive oil infused with garlic on there already. So I can, you know, not use garlic because I'm lazy. I don't have to cut it out.
Garlic's so good though.
It is. I love garlic, but like I said, you know, I'm lazy. I'm just gonna use whatever is available. I'm just gonna smear it through the whole thing. Before it goes first, salt, pepper. The marinade we're gonna keep cooking with it. We're gonna cook the vegetables with it. We're gonna cook the chicken with it. Alright, so then we're gonna cover it up to speed up the process. I say you want that grease in there. That's the reason why I save the fat. Alright, so let's play with a little more of this. So we put in the chicken. Alright, so once again we're gonna cover this shit up and let it cook for a while. The chicken's done. I'm going to dump the pork back in there so I can just put the marinade on both of them and just play around with it. I'm going to die from this.
Yeah, that's a great thing to tell the people who are going to be eating this in a little bit.
I know.
We're going to die from it.
You're going to die from this. Botulism. That's a good word.
Botulism is a fun word.
I like that word. So like I say, just bring it to a boil, just get the flavor in there, get the fat, all the fat back in there. The thing with rice is that you actually have to measure it because rice is really, really picky.
Or if you have a rice cooker, you can just use the cup measure.
No, you know with the rice cooker, you still have to measure with cups and stuff.
Well, you just have a little cup measure thing that you use. It's always a 3-to-1 ratio, or 2-to-1 ratio.
Pretty much 2-to-1, yes. I don't want to hear this shit, okay?
Fine, whatever.
Wow. So I'm gonna, after 1 cup of rice, I'm going to add like 2 cups of other stuff.
2 cups of stuff.
Stuff, like broth. And then we're going to be cutting all these vegetables in there. I'm going to put the clam and the shrimp in there. Because everybody likes clams and shrimp.
Note to self, attack Tom in sleep.
Holy shit.
I know.
See if I don't have enough people attacking me in my sleep. What do you think I have that wooden sword, you know, at the end of my bed?
You seriously have a broken at the end of your bed?
I actually did. It's awesome. Why? I don't know.
He's just flavorful. Kiwi's Playhouse. Whee!
Alright, diced tomatoes. Because I'm lazy and I don't have a can opener. It's like a show of struggling. It's like, you want to struggle? You should show this guy struggle cooking.
Tom Lin's Trivial Pursuits.
So I'm going to have about half a cup of wine. Alright, so I'm going to cook this a little. And then
the more body parts you cook with, the better.
It is. I'm going to add the clams and the mussels and everything in there right now. Usually, you know, you can put 10, whatever, depending on how much clam you like. But I added extra ones because half of the time the clams won't cook well and won't open up. Because clams, you know, does whatever it feels like it. I'm gonna cook everything on there just to boil everything out.
It's funny that you have a thing called Tom Lin Project where you make food, yet you don't like people watching you cook.
I know. I remember there's this guy Yelp, he's like, you have a picture? And I'm like, yeah, I know. It doesn't seem like it's true, but I'm actually really camera shy. So lime juice.
Typically when they make paella, you have what's called saffron.
Sage.
Sage.
Sage. And if you like spicier stuff, you can add chili powder or chili. I don't think this is like a cooking show. This is more like a challenge show. Like you're gonna cook this shit. I want to see how much you mess up.
Experiment show.
Yeah, they're like, I want to see how you mess up. Come on. So basically, what you do is you turn on and preheat the oven for about, the lowest that you can get.
If you cover it up, it's easier for the rice to absorb the water.
What I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna bring out some, lemon. I'm gonna cut fresh lemon and I'm gonna put some parsley on there. I'm gonna drink more wine, so hopefully it tastes better.
I'm so scared.
Then don't eat. I'm gonna eat it first. How's that?
Okay.
Can you put down your fork and say Waffle House?
Some drunk. The rice is gonna be sticky. That's the way you want it to be. It's kind of sticky rice. I use like Japanese sticky rice, so that's what we're getting. But the only rice you don't want to use is the long grain rice and kind of like the short grain rice, sort of like that. The American kind of rice, because it won't suck up the juice. You don't want to suck up the oil. You want to suck the juice. You want to suck the flavors of it, and that's the Paella. Okay, so I'm gonna chop some cilantro. I'm gonna just put some lemon juice on there also. I'm so drunk right now. Seriously, it was sad. All right. The rice is actually limey, as in lemony. It's kind of like sourish.
The rice itself isn't bad. I didn't get anything that was hard or anything like that. It is really just rather sticky. It's like kind of a sticky rice. Not a bad flavor. Pork isn't bad. It's just another seasoned drink.
Oh, really? Is it too salty?
No, it's not salty. It's not salty. It's not peppery. It's just, it kind of just tastes like no.
That's a clam?
Yes, this is a clam.
Do it.
My mother, you're watching. You're not watching. It's going to be disgusting. It tastes like seafood. I mean, I was expecting something different from the way that my mother described them as horrible, horrible, evil things.
I'm kind of relieved. Because I was expecting it to be worse as well.
Oh, thanks a lot, lady.
The rice itself, it has a seafoody kind of taste. And I can taste the spices. I cannot decide whether or not it needs more salt or not.
I think it does. It's kind of bland.
It's kind of bland, yeah.
But I don't know. I think that's what the lemon and parsley adds to it. Because if you were make it too salty, like the lemon parsley wouldn't wouldn't be like the main flavor of it.
The spices you used are mediocre. Congratulations.
Oh, thanks a lot.
Oh, wow.
He hurts me.
You said.
Yeah, alright, yeah.
It's alright. Yeah, fuck it. But like I said, just cook it in pot. Don't do the, oven thing that I did. But that's because we ran out of pots, so. But hey, it came out okay, I think.
I think it's very good. Use lime too, don't you?
Oh yeah, the lime, lemon.
Definitely serve this with a small get together.
Alright, that's all I think. What's the next one? I don't know. I'll probably cook udon next. I don't know.
Today?
Whatever. No, not today.
Okay.
Next time. Alright, that's all for today. Bye.